Have you ever felt like you were in the middle of a storm, with waves of fear and uncertainty threatening to sink your boat? In a moment like this, Jesus' disciples also despaired. The wind blew hard, the sea was furious, and they, terrified, thought it was the end. But in the middle of the chaos, Jesus stood up and, with a single word, commanded, "Silence, be still," and the storm obeyed. The sea calmed down, and peace took the place of dread. What seemed to be the end became a proof of the power that comes from faith. Imagine living in darkness, never having seen the colors of the sky, the smile of someone you love, or your own reflection. It was the life of a blind man, whose existence was a long night without stars. Crying and loneliness were his companions. Then Jesus approached. He didn't just see a blind man, he saw a heart that yearned for light. With a touch, he transformed the darkness into a spectacle of colors and shapes. The crying of sadness gave way to tears of pure joy. The man, who before only knew the dark, now saw the miracle of divine light shining in everything. And what about the pain of losing someone? Martha and Mary mourned the death of their brother, Lazarus. The grief was heavy. Hope seemed to have died along with him. 4 days passed, and the smell of death was already present. But for Jesus, death was not the end. Before the tomb, he called, "Lazarus, come out!" And to everyone's amazement, Lazarus came out, alive. The weeping turned into a feast. The pain of loss was converted into the joy of resurrection. The divine light pierced the darkness of death, showing that for God, nothing is impossible. Today, perhaps you are facing your own storm, your own darkness, or your own grief. It may seem like there is no way out, that the pain will never pass. But just like in those days, the same divine light wants to shine upon you. It transforms crying into a smile, despair into hope. Even when everything seems lost, remember, faith is the bridge between your pain and the miracle. Have faith, and see God's light transform your story. If this message touched your heart, share it with someone who needs hope. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.